Okay, it has been brought to my attention that there is a problem with the bento eyes, the alt eyes, the bento eyes in the MayaStar skeleton. And so I'm making this to show you how to fix it so that you don't have to wait for the update if you're going to be making bento eyes. Okay, so first I'm going to, and this is for both the Bento female and Bento male. There you have the same problem. Okay, so I'm going to activate female bento. Okay, then I'm going to hide the head, and I'm going to show the bento eyes. Okay, and now I'm going to zoom in on sorry. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in on the alt eyes. Okay, so where's it? Alt eye left. Okay, so there's the alt eye left bone, and you'll notice that for one, there's 360 and negative 360, which actually is just 0. I don't know why those are in there, but if you look closely, you can see it's not lined up properly. You can see the x-axis is actually pointing the wrong way, and it's actually slightly tilted. If I hide, let me hide the eyes. Okay, you can see it's actually slightly tilted. It's not correct, and the joint orientation is not correct. So the first thing I would do, just to be on the safe side, is put this to 0 and 0. Okay? And let me show you the eyes, even though it didn't make any difference to the eyes because negative 360 and 360 is just 0. So I don't know how that got in there. But we need to fix the joint orientation. And how you fix the joint orientation is first you have to make sure there's nothing rigged to that bone, and the only thing rigged to that bone is this eye. So I'm just going to go MayaStar, detach skin, okay, and then I'm going to pick the alt eye again, and then you're going to go to Window, no, I think it's Modify Freeze Transformations. And normally it's set like this, but you don't want these three on, because we don't need to freeze transformation on those, because it won't let you, because there are incoming connections to this bone. That's for the sliders. There's incoming connections so that when you make the eyes bigger and smaller, it changes the scales. That's why these are yellow. And then when you make your eyes closer together and farther apart, or eye pop or whatever, then these get changed, especially eyes closer and farther apart. So that's why these have incoming connections. Okay, but we don't need to freeze transformation on those. What we want to do is freeze transformation only on the joint orientation. And when I click it, you'll notice that this red line pops to the front, and it should go straight up and down. You can see this other eye right here. That's the eyelid, upper eyelid. And then if we go the eye left, see the eye left is there too, but it's straight up and down. So I'm going to go to the alt eye left and move this out of the way. Okay, so we got the alt eye left. And when I click on apply, it should pop straight up and down. And like I said, this red line, which is indicating the joint orientation. What the heck happened there? I don't know what happened there. It just decided to jump out of the screen. Okay, come on, okay, come on. Oh, come on. Get out of the way. Okay. So watch me when I apply. Boom. See, now it's straight up and down, and the red axis is pointing the correct way. Okay. Now we'll need to do the same thing for the alt eye right. because it seems to be even farther off than the other one. It's like really farther off. So let's put this to 0, just to be on the safe side. And we got to detach. See, if we tried to do that without detaching the skin, this is what you get. Detaching what's rigged to it. So there's the Alt Eye right. If I hit apply, so you get an error down here. Say you can't undo it because the joint has skin attached. Skin meaning this eyeball here is rigged to that joint. So we need to MayaStar detach skin. Okay, so now it's detached. Come in here to the Alt Eye right, make sure that's on there, on joint orientate, and boom. Now it's correct. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, it's really super easy to rig. All you have to do is you select the bone, shift select your mesh. I'm going to close this. MayaStar, smooth my skin, white skin. And so now that eyeball is now rigged 100% to the right eye. Okay, and then if I go here and I go to export it out, export selection, this Bento, I was doing tests on the left eye. Right. Oh yeah, that's somebody driving down the street really fast in a loud car on a busy street. Okay, so Bento Eye right, export, I'm going to pause it. Okay, and so now I'm going to upload my mesh model. Eye right. I'm just going to do the old cheapo. Visibility above. 0, 0. Some people like to do this. You don't really have to do this, but do that. Okay. Should have given me 3 triangles. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, anyway, so you don't really have to do the physics. Okay, and I'm going to make this just, well yeah, I'll just leave it there. Okay, so include skin weights, and if you go to there and you go to joints, it's kind of hard to see. Guess we can't really, barely see it. You probably can't see it on the thing, but okay. So calculate joints. Upload. Okay, there it is. That's right. Okay, now I'm going to go into there's. Try to get in there. Okay, so let me wear it or add it. And you could, there you can see it's just flickering. So it came in correctly. So awesome. Alrighty, so that's it. Let me pause this. Okay, so that's it. That fixes the bento eyes, and I should want to get out the next update eventually. I don't have anything really special for MayaStar. It's just little bug fixes here and there that would be in the next update when I ever get it out. Okay, so I'm going to go through it again real quick, just so you can see what's to do. Okay, new scene, don't save. Okay, so you would activate either the female or male bento. We'll do the female. Okay, you can hide the head and the eyes. Don't really have to hide the head or the eyes. You can just pick everything from the outliner. Okay, you put your mouse over this plus sign, and hold down the Shift key. That will show them all at once if you didn't know that trick. Okay, so there's the eye left. You can see it's really far off. Okay. Oh, you do want to go to the bento eyes, eyes for the bento, and you do want to detach them both. Otherwise, you'll get that error. So we're going to detach skin, and now they're both detached. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. And then we'll go to the Alt Eye left, go to your Modify, Freeze Transformations. Most likely yours will look like this. What you want to do is turn these off, otherwise you'll get an error. And turn on Joint Orientation. And watch it. See, you can see that the red arrow is the joint axis red. I don't know if you can see it. It's pointing the wrong way. Hit apply. Boom. It's facing the correct way. Oh, and we also want to make these 0. Okay, but since we're not freezing the rotation, it doesn't matter. Now this one doesn't have any incoming connections, so we could freeze the rotation on that. Okay, now we'll come over here to the alt right eye. Let's see, it's really bad too. I would just have this to 0 before you do the freeze transformation. It doesn't really matter if you do it after you do the freeze transformation, because all we're doing is freeze transformation on the joint orientation. And boom, see, red pointing forward, which is the x-axis, the blue is up and down, and the green, or which is the yellow, which is left and right. And now if I did have this on there, let's go to that, and what would happen? Oh, see, and it just made it 0 anyway. So you could leave freeze transformation on the joints. But the other two have incoming connections to translate in the scales. So, and then once you do that, you can show the bento eyes again. We'll do the right eye first. And you could, it's just easier to rig them one at a time than it is, because then you don't have to do any skin weighting. So I'm just rigging each eye separately. So, okay, so I have the eye mesh selected, and it doesn't matter which order you do it in. You could either have the mesh selected, then come into the outliner and hold down the Control key and hit the Alt Eye right. Click on the Alt Eye right, holding down the Control key, and then go into MayaStar, smooth my skin, apply, and now that eye is rigged. Okay. Or we could do it the opposite way. You could hold Alt Eye left first, and then Shift select the mesh, and then apply, and now that's rigged. So awesome. Alrighty, so that should fix the problem. Pretty quick fix. I could have swore I fixed that a long time ago, but maybe I accidentally got it when I did another update. Maybe I accidentally grabbed the wrong file with the skeleton. Or maybe I never fixed it, you know. And so anyway, so yeah, so that's how you fix the bento eyes. If you don't do that, the eyes come in facing the wrong direction, which is kind of creepy. So that's how you fix the problem with the bento eyes. Now they're all fine. If I do the bento head, and now if I show you the female appearance editor, go to the eyes, and the eye size works just fine. The eye spacing should work just fine. See? So everything's fine. So awesome. So that's this quick little fix for fixing the bento eyes, and have a great day.